ETH is dead, they said. ETH is gone to no man's land, to where no one will ever care about ETH again. It's dead. That's what people said. And you know what? For a moment there, while it was fizzling down, while Bitcoin was ripping to new highs, that narrative seemed to be correct. But we have a resurrection with ETH. ETH lovers waited patiently for so long, but now it has been in play and stronger than it has ever been in this bull market, at least. Moving strong with conviction. And we are here to talk about ETH, Ethereum resurrection, and how Vitalik is no longer working at McDonald's, because we thought that's going to be his next role as a McDonald's chips maker. But not anymore, not any longer. We are about to dive deep into what happened to ETH, how it has been resurrected, why, and what is it, what is the potential, where is it going. Stay with me until the end. I will give you my precise thought process. But like always, just to make sure that you understand, I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk. Here is the trade we had on ETH from June 29th. All right, this was actually our first entry on Ethereum. As you can see, June 29th here, the timestamp, very important. The first entry we had was above the 24,600. Actually, we entered later above 2,600 and above the 28,500 or 50 or something. 3 entries each, nice capital. This is how we do things in our VIP, in our membership. So if you want to join, all you need to do is scan the QR code or check the link in the description, because we do this consistently over and over and over again. Now, I just want to make sure that you know this. I just want to make sure, because so many, clowns and lunatics out there that, just talk. No, I want to make sure that you know exactly what we do here. We trade these over and over again with precision, okay? So now you know. And this is what we see on ETH. Look at this. Look, there is a reason why people thought Ethereum is dead. Look at this downtrend that it had. And if we just compare this for just one moment for Bitcoin, okay, because we need to see, in order to understand why everyone thought this way, we need to understand, okay, Bitcoin, okay, already broke to new highs here. Let me put a vertical line over here for you guys to see this, because this is important. As I said, this is truly important, okay? Where's the vertical line? Oh, no, it's horizontal. Sorry about that. Vertical line. Bitcoin broke to new highs here, okay? Above the $74,000. Look where ETH was, in the gutter, while Bitcoin was building a sideways pivot, all right, all through 2024 before breaking out. Ethereum was actually fizzling down into, irrelevance, let's call it. Then it pushed with Bitcoin while Bitcoin was ripping to $100,000. And even then, Ethereum couldn't muster a move to new all-time highs. Look, the new all-time highs of 2021 is still in, while high of Bitcoin back then is bygones already, okay? And of course, afterwards, we have another kind of consolidation. Ethereum went even lower, had a lower low, and only now, while Bitcoin is breaking again to new highs, we had the same type of action on Ethereum, all right? You need to understand this meant a lot, especially this lower low meant a lot. And of course, the fact that we couldn't muster a new all-time high still on Ethereum. Nothing, weak, dead. That's what people thought, right? That's what people thought, and that is okay. But now, with new information, all right, with new information comes a new view. Ethereum, from this lower low, everyone thought it's done, moved higher, created a pivot, no one was looking at it, and all of a sudden, in 3 days, it made a 50% move in 3 days, half a week, out of nowhere, okay? That was strength, and that is where we started noticing it. This strength meant something. After all this weakness, this strength meant something. And boy, oh boy, we clinched to it, and we waited patiently until we could have triggered a trade on it. And of course, look what happens after an up move like this, okay? And if we measure from, let's say, from this bottom move until here, it's like a 70-something% in 2 weeks. Beautiful. We had a digestion of profits. All this was a digestion of profits with one fake out to the upside and one shake out to the downside. And as I told, this was the first entry, the 2460 over here. Then we added 2650 and we added on this breakout 2850 also, okay? And as you can see from our initial entry over here, we made a 50% move in 2 weeks and it's only building, okay? So we need to stay here. You need to stay because it's not done yet, okay? Yes, we're in the money. Yes, this is beautiful, but is it done? Are we done with Ethereum? Is the resurrection finito la comedia and now it's actually going to go down? Well, of course it can happen, but I'm not anticipating it. I'm anticipating a move higher. Look what's happening right now. We are surfing and cruising above the 10-day exponential moving average and definitely above the 20-day, okay? If we stay above the 20-day, and of course, if we stay above the 10-day, okay, which is what's happening right now, a breakout to new highs from these areas might mean that this is the last consolidation before we break this long-term resistance area, right? All this over here, you can see, this is a long-term resistance. We couldn't break these highs in the past, since, actually October 2021, so almost 4 years already, okay? And I believe that this short pattern might be the one that once we break above the 3850, bam, we can actually go higher from here without stopping, okay? This might be a possibility. Now, again, I'm not a clairvoyant. I can't be wrong. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion as a trader. This is what I'm expecting to happen. And again, in the range of possibilities, many things can happen. We can go to the downside and then back up. We can go sideways for a month. We can go sideways for 2 months. We can break up and then down like a fake out. Multiple things can happen, and you need to be respectful of all of them. They can all happen, okay? But with certain, what the difference is the degree of probability. I believe the degree of probability to go higher and break to new highs on Ethereum now is big. Why? Okay, it's big because most people, okay, are still kind of bearish on Ethereum. Yes, that's what I believe. I do believe that most people are kind of bearish on Ethereum, and they're not in it. This is not something in play for them at all. Okay, that's what I think. I think it's not in play for them, and I think that this can mean a big move higher. Now, how much of probability I can't quantify it exactly, but that's what I'm looking for. So for me, any breakout above these levels means confirmation we want to go up and higher. I'm going to need to watch this chart to make sure how it operates again, to see how we break. Now, if this coincides with a Bitcoin move, where is it? No, not this one. Where is it? It's here. If this will coincide with a Bitcoin move from this pennant, for example, imagine, it's actually a flag-ish. But let's say we break from these levels, okay, from this kind of thing, and we break higher in the next couple of days, boom, with Ethereum, boom, that will say a lot. That will say a lot. And of course, the one thing you need to do right now is smash and cook the like button and subscribe to my channel, push the bell notification. You don't want to miss any video that we make in real time on a breakout. So push that bell notification, cook the like. It's for free. You give from the bottom of your heart, you just smash it for me, okay? And that's it. And you know what will happen? Boom, Ethereum will continue. Out of nowhere, will continue if you smash the like button. We're going to be happy campers. Anyways, this is what I anticipate. This is what I think can happen on Ethereum. There's a high probability I think that will happen. Join our VIP and join our elite VIP if you're someone that's really serious and need really close mentorship. You want to become a trader. This is the tier for you. And of course, if you have 6 figures and of course 7 figures and you don't know exactly what you're doing, you're winning some, you're losing some, your P&L curve is like a boom and bust, or you just lost a lot of money, stop. Each mistake you make on this big account will cost you a lot of money. You need someone to help you. Scan the QR code, link in the description. Come join us. This is the last phase of the bull market. We believe that this is the last stage of the bull market, the banana zone, where you either make riches or you shatter your dream because you don't know what to do. This is not 2017. Definitely not 2021. This is going to be a stage that is very different, more professional. You will need to know exactly which coins to take because those are going to be the strong ones. Other ones are just going to make a little bit and boom, crash down. So join us in the banana phase. Smash and cook the like button. We are going to see you in the next one. ETH Resurrection, baby. Let's effing go. Till next time. No wedge, no trade.